Hey everybody, so a little bit different background than usual. I'm on the road for the next 7 weeks-ish, so it's gonna kind of be a little weird. So this week I'm gonna go ahead and stick to just like a channel update. I drove for 3 days and all I had to do was think about what I wanted to do with the YouTube channel, with rivalmachining.com, and kind of what direction I'm trying to go. So I figured I'd go ahead. I've kind of made some decisions on what I want to be doing there. And I've also kind of made some decisions about new equipment that I think I need to be buying at this point. I think I'm at the crossroads. So here we go. First off, don't be scared, but the name Dallas J is going to be changing to Rival Machining. The reason I'm doing that is when I first thought, I'll keep the channel as my personal name, was because I thought I'd be doing, running a machine in the background every now and then, but mainly focusing on my MR2 stuff, MR2 mods, going autocrossing, and then the machining aspect would be more tied in because I'd be making parts that would go on my car. And in the last, I don't know, I've been doing this for 8 months now. In the last 8 months, I totally didn't account for the amount of time and effort that I'd be spending just on machining. So I feel like at this point, the MR2 and autocross is kind of fallen by the wayside. And so I think it's best at this point just to make this channel specific, make it a machining channel. And then if you want to check out more of my just autocross or MR2, or even, just whatever I kind of think up, that's all going to go on the Dallas J channel. So if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe there once the switch happens. I think you'll know it happens, but yeah, you should see it pretty quickly here. I'm probably going to do it in the next couple days. So that's what's happening with the names, and you'll probably see different thumbnails for the channel and that sort of thing. But that's kind of the gist of it. One note on that is that you can move an entire channel with subscribers and with video views, time, and all that stuff. You can move an entire channel, but you can't move individual videos. So I got some MR2 stuff on here and that kind of thing. That's going to stay put. So future MR2 stuff will all go on the Dallas J channel, but this other stuff will all just stay where it's at. It'll be under Rival Machining. So now on to the big fun stuff. I have done, I don't know, 4 or 5 jobs on the Sieg X2 mill. Even went as far as to buy the closed loop steppers that you saw in some previous videos a week or 2 ago. And I have just gotten to the point, it's not really frustration, it's more just realizing the limitations of a hobby mill. So I've kind of done some math, return on investments, all that kind of stuff. And it really is all made up when you're predicting the future with all these numbers. But I've been looking at the Tormach 1100s and 770s, and so I think I'm finally going to bite the bullet here when I get back home. Actually, before then, I'll probably give Tormach a call just to kind of get their perspective and get their advice on what I should be doing in my particular situation. I do move around quite a bit, so the 770 is appealing to me because they break it down into 3 boxes that they say 2 people can lift each box. So as far as like moving to a new garage or anything like that, I think the 770 would be awesome. But then when you look at the additional horsepower and the additional travel and table size of the 1100, it is really hard to justify paying almost as much. I think the 770 is only like $1,000 less. When you could have that 1100, and there's going to be jobs out there where you're just 1 inch too small. So definitely on the fence on that. But so that'll be kind of one thing that I put my brain to while I'm gone, and figure that out. And I've actually got the okay from the wife. That's key right there. The budgeter in chief is on board. So it's going to happen. All right, so then one last thing will be, since I'm here for, it's going to be like a 7 weeks, so that's 7 YouTube videos. I don't know if I'll be posting every week. I'll be honest, I'll probably miss a week or 2. But in the meantime, I've got all my little electronic gadgets and everything, so I want to nail down a prototype board that is just plug and play. You give it your spindle pulse width, and it spits out a 0 to whatever voltage you would like, max being, I think we're looking at 35 volts. So I've seen some boards online that go 0 to 10 that look like they would work, but the Sieg mills all go 0 to 12 from what I've seen. So this would cure that, as well as the stuff I've kind of been tinkering with. And I think the C6 board was the same way, where you'd give it a 12 volt power supply, but it wouldn't give you 12 volts out. It would give, max speed, and it would be, I think, 11 point something, 11.5, 11.2. So you were never getting the full speed of the mill. So I'm hoping to cure that and make it more universal, and then probably throw a couple of relays on there for just for accessories. If you want to run flood coolant or mist coolant with the solenoid, those types of things. But I think that would be a really good board for the market. I think it would help a lot of people. So I'm going to go ahead and probably work on that and hopefully have a working prototype when I get back, and we can plug it on my machine, verify that it works that way. While I'm here, I'll just be testing with a little Radio Shack little motor and an Arduino providing the pulse width. So that's kind of what's happening further out and also short term. So further out, expect to be seeing Dallas J change to Rival Machining, as well as the channel really focusing on machining. If you're one of the MR2 bros that's subscribed, you're welcome to stay here and check out the older videos, but the new stuff's going to be on Dallas J. Yeah, and then short term we'll be doing a lot of electronic stuff here for the next month and a half. So also with the electronic stuff, let me know in the comments if you're interested in a board like that. The reason I'm doing it is because I went to the forums and I couldn't find anything that worked for this application. And I feel like it's a very simple application, and I've had some success now. My mill's running on kind of a home-built circuit right now. So now it's just a matter of cleaning it up, maybe adding a few adjustments on it so that it'll work for more applications. And I think that would help a lot of people. So let me know if you're interested. So that's it. Big changes are coming. Mainly that Tormach. So I am super excited, and I can't wait to see what this channel grows into from here. I think it's time for this change, and I think it'll be really good in the long run. So that's it for this week. Have a good one.